Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Shadow and Sun Show. Today is a video which we
Treasure
are
Chest
making.
Tuesday. That's right, folks. Today we are going to show off a little something from the collection.
Yes.
We talked about this a while ago, and I wanted to show it off and make our good friend Shauna a little jealous, and a few other people out there. You ready to pop it open?
Sure.
Creak. And what have we got inside? Not one, but two of the original Heritage Star Trek miniature lead figures from, I believe it was 1979. I could be a little wrong on that. As you can see, we've got Captain Kirk and Spock. They are, I believe, 60 millimeter, maybe 70 millimeter figures. And yes, they are still sealed and they are lead. Crunch. They're little, this one's a little beat up.
Are you opening it?
Oh God, no. No. These are actually very expensive and very hard to find these days. But what makes them so special is that we actually have the entire collection, not just the painter figures or the Art Deco figures, but we also have the entire collection of the 25 millimeter figures, one at a time. This is the Romulan Assault Unit. Next we have the Kazin 8-foot tall Catman. These are actually some of my favorites.
Oh no, we're gonna get copy stricken.
Next we have
Oh yes.
the Federation Special Defense Force. Kind of hard to see because they're kind of squished up together.
Yeah.
Then we have the Telosians, large cranium humanoids, the zookeepers from the Menagerie, I think it was. The pilot episode and a later episode as well. The Score, the Winged Eagle Men. These in the Kazin were actually only in the animated series. Keep them coming. The Andorians, blue tentacled humanoids. These guys are kind of fun. I really liked them in the TV show Enterprise. That's where they really sort of got a lot more airtime. Only got about 8 more to go.
Yeah.
The Philosian Plant Man. I think these were also from the animated series. Next. We're getting to the good ones, folks. These are the Gorn. I actually love these. One of my actual very, very first lead miniatures I ever bought was the Gorn with the rifle, and I just absolutely loved it. Unfortunately, I used Tester's model paints on it, and it didn't come out so good. These are the Klingon crew. The Romulan crew. And these, believe it or not, are actually my favorite miniatures to use or used to use in a lot of 25 millimeter sci-fi games I ran back in the day. I'd paint them just a little bit differently, and they really, really looked a lot different. They were hard to peg as actual Romulans. And then we have crew of the Starship Enterprise, but it's not Kirk and Spock, and those guys are coming up. But this pack has just basic generic crewman that you can paint in various shirt colors. This is Spock, McCoy, Uhura, and the diorama nameplate. This is probably Captain Kirk, his yeoman, Scotty, and Sulu. I know they're really, really tiny and probably hard to distinguish from the others, but real collectors actually know, and having these in the sealed package is what makes the difference for collectors. And this one I know is out of order. It's the Tellarites, the stocky pig-faced humanoids. It's only out of order because of the last package I ever purchased to complete the set. Now, there were a bunch of figure sets slated to be produced, but they never were, and I actually managed to get a few of them. They included the female cat people and a couple other crew members and things like that, and there was a lot more that were going to come out, but unfortunately Heritage Miniatures went out of business. And as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 sets, and they go roughly for about $100 a set, a package these days. Probably more if you were to sell the entire collection, which I probably never will. Although if someone offered me a certain price, which I'm not going to bother saying, I'd probably jump at it, just because.
He doesn't want to be known as a holder.
Yeah, as a holder. Because over time they will pop loose from their original blister packs, in which case the value drops significantly. But we're probably going to go watch some Star Trek when this is over.
Probably not.
Okay, then I'll watch it by myself. Because the little guy has never seen but the first half or the whole pilot episode. And growing up, we all watched, the heck out of the original series, which is still the best out of, 40 years. Oh gosh, no, it's actually been over 50 years since the first ones came out. The original series is still the best. We can argue in the chat section later if you want.
Yeah, but he can watch that. I'll be, awaiting orders.
So there you have it, folks. What?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, secret message. Gotcha. For those of you who know. But again, stand by for contact. We will talk to you guys again real soon. Just wanted to share this and make a couple of our good friends really, really jealous. And if you're really interested in picking up some of these in recast form made from a better metal that will not rot away and disintegrate, look me up in the chat section or hit me up on Discord or even our email address, and I'll try and connect you with the guy who actually owns the original molds and obviously not the rights to the miniatures per se. The images still belong to whoever owns Star Trek. Oh my God, look at this. I just noticed $1.99 price tag on some of these. Can you imagine back then? Oh my God, $1.99 is like, even today it's nothing. It's like a candy bar now. But back then these were a lot of fun. I actually have the original Heritage Star Trek role-playing game and some other Star Trek stuff, but I doubt I'll be playing any Star Trek games in the near future. So, pretty cool?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe if you're lucky, they'll be yours someday. Play your cards right. Otherwise, I'll have to sell them for his college fund. But anywho, guys, that's it for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow with another Why We Play the Game video, and I'll be over on Gatekeepers, and you guys know the drill. So anything you want to say, happy holidays or anything like that before we leave?
No.
No, just deadpan it?
Yeah.
All right. So,
good night.
bye everybody.